Hi guys, it's Christy with Create with Christy. I'm back with my 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar video series. This is day 9, so we're almost done. I want to show you this Advent calendar one more time. If you have missed my other videos, days 1 through 8, make sure you look down the video description and click on the playlist for my Advent calendar, and you'll find all of the videos there. There are a couple videos that include 2 days. They were some lives, but the rest of them, each day has its own video. And also, I have made a project sheet for every single card I've made in this series. So under each video, look in the video description, you'll find my blog post link. Click on it, and it'll take you to the blog post. Scroll down a little bit. It'll have some information about the card. Plus, you'll find the link to the project sheet. Now, we'll give you all of the paper sizes and the supply list and the picture of the outside of the card and the inside of the card so you can make it yourself. But you can also get the card kits for free from me if you buy the Advent calendar from me by January 6th. That is different from like the first couple videos I did. I extended my offer for the Advent calendar card kits. So you've got till January 5th now to place your order. If you get the Advent calendar, you automatically get it. Plus, I have another thank you gift that's right before this one, which is the rhinestone basic jewels. You'll also get those. If you already have the Advent calendar or don't want to get it, but you still want to get my card kits, just place a $99 order, and that is after you redeem your stamp and rewards and before shipping and tax gets added on. But you can get all that information for those thank you gifts, and also I've got one more that you can earn by January 5th. Just click on that thank you gifts link page below, and you get all the information there. And there's also a link to my online store down below also. That way you can place your order. Okay, and let me know if you have any questions. Just contact me, and there's a contact me link down below in the video description too. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. It is such a good deal. You get a product for each day. So you can see all these little boxes and their little doors. You open them up. Like I said, I've already done days 1 through 8, but I'm also going to do 9. So let's open up number 9, bring this down, make sure it's in there. I can't even get the whole box on the screen. It's so big. Got a nice little Memories and More pack. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I will show you all of the designs. We've got, I'm going to first off, let me put this to the side for just a second because we do need to get some products out because I'm going to use some that I've already revealed on this card. We're going to need to get the baker's twine out. So get door number 8 open. Get your baker's twine out. And I'm also going to need... Oh, wait a minute. I think that's it. That is it. Okay, we're going to need the stamp set, though, and I'll show you that here in a minute because there's also a stamp set that comes with the Advent calendar. So it's part of the $99 deal. So we've already got day 9 out. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. So go ahead and close this now that we've got what we need out. I'll go ahead and get the stamp set out. And the only thing we're going to be stamping is the Always in My Heart. And then I want you to grab the butterfly stamp and the butterfly body stamp. So that's all we're going to be doing with the stamping. Now I'm going to bring this back in. So I want to get the box out of the way because you can see these cards a lot better. They are 3 by 4 inch cards, double-sided. So we've got this one. And there's the other side. So you get one of each. And I actually had to do some maneuvering on this card. I didn't put it together because I didn't want to use up since there was only one each. Because you cannot buy any of these things separately. Everything you see in the Advent calendar, you can only get if you get the whole Advent calendar. So since I can't get these again, I thought I'm going to have to come up with the card in my head, kind of lay everything down, take it apart, and make it again for you guys. So there's this one. So Memories and More card kits are really good for scrapbooking also. Stampin' Up! Has some pocket scrapbook pages that you can use. You can insert the cards. You can find out that in my online store, and that link is down below in the video description. And we've got this one. So all of these coordinate perfectly with the stamp set that I showed you just a second ago. And there's this one. I love the colors in the paper. So these are all the colors that are also in the DSP pack that come in there. And this is the one I'm going to use, but there's the other side of that. But this is the side we're going to use. So keep that if you're going to make it just like mine. You can use whatever card you want. Save those for later. And then we've got all these beautiful little ephemera. It's like an ephemera pack. Bunch of little pieces here. I'm going to need the butterfly. So there's a butterfly. So I'm going to put that up here. Also want to grab this banner. And I also used this. Now there are 2 hearts. You just need to grab one of them. So there's one of the hearts. And those are all the pieces I need for this card, but I'm still going to show you all the others. There's some leaves. I think there are a couple of those. There's a strawberry. There's the other heart. There's a strawberry. Some cute cherries. Pretty flower. Another little flower. And you've got this one. I like that too. The bow. And another bow. So it's Misty Moonlight bow and a Flirty Flamingo bow. Here's another flower. Got some basic beige and old olive. Oop, here's some more. Here's another little birdie. There's that. There's so many really nice ones. Cupcake. Oh, there's another leaf, so I guess you got 3 of those leaves. And there's that. Nice little tag. And this nice little, that does coordinate with the dice that are in the, I can't remember what day that was, but there's a dice set I did earlier. So I'm going to put all those to the side. So that is everything you get with a day 9. And these are the ones that you want for the card. So it's only a little bit of stamping to do. I'm going to grab a piece of basic white. This one is a 2 by 1 inch piece. It's photopolymer stamp set. So I'm grabbing my Stampin' Pierce mat again. Using crushed curry. And I'm going to stamp it always in my heart. I'm going to stamp it at the top, centering it left and right, but I want it more at the top. It'll make sense here in a minute. Okay. Close to the center. Now I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to cut the right end at an angle. Like that. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like when you're done. We'll put that to the side because we're not quite ready for that yet. The only other stamping is the inside of the card. So this is a piece, it's 4 by 5 1/4 basic white. I'm going to grab the butterfly wings, and I decided to do, this had, I liked the pink body, and I decided to do yellow leaves. I'm going to be doing 2 butterflies, so if you want to do one in Flirty Flamingo and one in crushed curry, you can, for sure. But I thought to put one down here, and then I'll put another one right here. Close that up. Bring in my Flirty Flamingo with the butterfly body. Stamp that right here in the middle. And stamp that one right there. So now that is ready for the inside of the card. And that's all the stamping we need to do, so you can get all your ink pads closed up if you're making this with me. Here is my card base, Flirty Flamingo, 5.5 by 8.5. Get those corners lined up, like so. Grab my bone folder. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the inside of my card in, so let's turn this over. And yes, I was practicing on the other side, but I didn't want to waste the paper. I love having 2 sides to cardstock. And then I'll put this right in here. Okay. And then I need a piece, this is Pretty in Pink, 4 by 5 1/4. And once again, you can tell it's embossed, and I embossed them for the kits, and I'm using that all in a row embossing folder that's going to be coming out January 6th. This is such a pretty folder, and I thought it looked really good with the images I'm using. So this will be die cut for you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the card. Okay. Put this right in the center. Like so. Then I'm going to grab a piece of crushed curry. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inches. Grab my card that was in the Ephemera pack. Or Ephemera pack. I always say that wrong. It's Ephemera. I know how. I just keep remembering the old way I used to say it. Okay, I'm going to put this in the center of the crushed curry. And then I'm just going to put it right here in the center of my card. Like so. Okay, that looks pretty good. And I'm going to put the butterfly on with dimensionals. So I'm going to turn it over. Getting low on dimensionals, but I can use the borders if I have to. So I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to put one right next to it too. because then I can fold these wings up a little bit if I want to. I know it's going to be around there. I'm not going to put it down just yet. I'm going to grab my always and this banner. I'm going to go ahead. You know what? I think I'm going to grab my silicone mat. Turn this over. I'm going to go ahead and take that back. Is that the way I want to do it? That is the way I want to do it. Okay, go ahead and put adhesive along the back of this banner. Bring in, you're always in my heart. And I actually don't want to line this up completely. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. The bottom edge is going to line up with the bottom edge of the basic white piece. I think that's about where I had it. So you can have a little bit of it hanging over to the left of the always in my hearts piece. But that's how that's going to look. I'm going to go ahead. I will put adhesive on this once again like I do all the time. I know I need to move it. So I'm just going to lay it down here for right now and just tap it so it doesn't move real easy, but I can still lift it up later if I want to. I'm going to bring these in. And I'm going to put a dimensional on these also. So I'm going to grab, actually I just need one for the heart. Let's see, I've got one here. I think it's the last full one I've got on the flower. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one there. I'm going to grab my scissors. And I'm going to take one of these little half ones down here. And yes, I use the borders. And just put it down here to help support the bottom part of the flower. All right, so now I'm going to grab this. Take these off. And I'm going to put this over here. Maybe angle it just a little bit. I'm going to, once again, just tap it. Make sure you don't cover up your always. I'm going to take the paper backing off of this one. And you want to make sure the dimensional just goes on the card. Actually, it can go on this part of the stem too. It's not going to, it'll bend it down a little bit, which is fine. You know what? I think I'm going to take the heart off again. That's why I just tapped it. I kind of liked it better this way. Up a little bit more, maybe not so angled. There, that looks good to me. So now I'm going to push it all down. I like that. I'm going to take the paper backings off my butterfly. And it's going to go right there. I like that. And then you can kind of flick these up if you want to. Even the bottoms. There we go. Now I want you to grab the baker's twine. Once again, we're going to use the Flirty Flamingo. Get that out. Because I pieced this together, I already had my 6-inch piece. So just cut a 6-inch piece off of your Flirty Flamingo. You can make it a little bit longer if you want to. Probably between a 6 and an 8-inch would be fine. I'm going to start on the left because I am just doing a really small bow. So that's why I just did the 6. Oops. That might be why you might want to do a little bit longer. Maybe more of an 8 or a 9. There we go. I knew I could do it. And I don't want my loops that big, so I'm going to bring them down a little bit. I always play around with my bows after I get them. I shouldn't say never. Usually I don't get them perfect the first time. You just keep playing around with them. I'm kind of bringing the tails down and then grabbing the loops. There we go. That gets things going the direction I want them to. I think those loops are still a little bit too big because I want this to be a small bow. Tighten it up again. Sometimes after you tighten it, they go too big, so you just have to keep going until it looks good. That's fine with me. I'm going to grab my glue dots. I think I skipped one on the last card I did. There's one right up here. Now on this one, the glue dot is a little bit bigger than the knots. So you're going to, while it's on here, I'm going to squeeze that glue dot so I don't see it anymore. So that's just going to be a little thin rolled up piece underneath my bow. And then I'm going to put it, I thought I needed a little something right here. And I'm okay if it covers up, goes over my heart a little bit or my flower a little bit. I just thought it needed a little bit of twine on here. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my scissors, trim those down just a little bit. There we go. Actually, I think I'm going to do a little bit more. I made that one shorter. This one needs to be shorter. There we go. And that is it. Got the inside of the card done. And there's that. So you use an ephemera pack. Ephemera pack. One of these days I'll remember how to say it right. You can make a card really, really quick. Also scrapbooking really looks good on scrapbook pages too. So I hope you enjoyed my day 9. So I'll be getting the day 10 one out here real soon. So you don't miss any of my videos. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And then when the little bell icon pops up, select all and YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video. And like I said, if you miss days 1 through 8, just look down the video description and click on my Advent Calendar playlist and you'll be able to watch all the videos. You might want to watch them in order, and because it kind of helps with being able to see the product also. So I will see you in the next video. Now, if you live in the United States and do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would love to be yours. And I'd love to send out your first set of catalogs to you for free. So click that contact me link below that you see in the video description and give me your mailing address. And I'll mail out the annual catalog, which ends in April, the end of April. And the one that just comes out January 6th, it's coming up real soon. And this is the January to April mini catalog. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. I can't show you the inside yet because it hasn't gone live yet, but you're going to love this catalog. So just contact me and give me your mailing address. Well, that is it. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.